Next up, Santa Fe. Going after Coyote. Santa Fe, New Mexico, obviously, not to be confused with Santa Fe, Tennessee. Did you know that there was a Santa Fe, Tennessee? There is. Oh boy. I lived in Santa Fe, Tennessee for a couple years for reasons that I'm not going to get into. I was there in first and second grade of elementary school, and that was where, that was right around the time I played Legend of Legaia for the first time. A friend at school let me borrow his copy, and I don't remember if he said I could keep it or if I just kept it anyway. But either way, I kept it anyway. Excuse me. But either way, I kept it. And the rest is history. Oh my god, my words just immediately left my brain. I want to do a proper Let's Play of Legend of Legaia one day. I do have some VODs of an aborted stream playthrough up on my YouTube channel, but I wouldn't recommend you watch those. They're bad. They're just bad. That was like right when I first started streaming and I was still figuring out all the technical stuff. So there's all sorts of audio and visual issues, and also PS3 streaming just doesn't work for me anymore I don't know why. It just doesn't. Despite many attempts to get it working, which is a bummer. But one of these days I'll have that figured out. And that'll be a grand old time for me specifically, because I love that game. But that is neither here nor there. What is here and there is this stinking cowboy puzzle that I am not going to solve under the time limit. I think we're all aware of that at this point. That's just not who I am as a person, is being able to solve these rotoscopes. Oh my god. I haven't even gotten all the outside pieces out yet. These puzzles are only going to get harder. Well, I say that. I've almost got them all out, apparently. I think it's this. No, this one needs to be right here. So that must be this one. Perfect. Yeah, that needs to be right there. Ugh. You know what? No, I'm just gonna... We're just gonna move on. A cowboy gallops a horse on a steep, rocky slope by Frederic Remington. I think we all know that wasn't going to be solved in an at all concise or timely fashion, so I'm just gonna move on with my life. I have 24 of these. Skipping that puzzle for abundantly obvious reasons if you've watched any of these for any length of time. Alright. Got an overlap here with very small pieces. Small two of pieces, you might say. What a nonsense title. For those of you who don't know, that is the title of the end credits theme to the original Xenogears, which I haven't played, but I know that that's the title of the end credits tune, and that is some prime either mistranslation or English going on. I don't know which one. I just know that's a silly song, and that's all I have to say about that, because I literally have not played Xenogears, so I can't speak to that game basically at all. I know it exists. I also know that I'm doing a pretty okay job on this one. Not having... Oops. was about to say, not having too terrible a time matching these up, but that might be changing here in a second. There we go. I know where things go sometimes. With enough sleuthing, let's say. Oops. That's where I wanted that. I was just going over my notes from my practice playthrough. That's not how you pronounce that. My practice playthrough. I promise I know how words work. Well, I know how English words work. I don't really know any other languages, so don't ask me about, like, I don't know, Portuguese or whatever. But English, I'm pretty okay with English most of the time. Anyway, I was going over my notes from my practice playthrough earlier, and a lot of the puzzles in Santa Fe took me a fair amount of time. Hopefully I can improve on that, but we shall see. There we go. I was like, where does this go? It goes right there, you dingus. Yeah, I'm not having a lot of trouble with this one, honestly. There are far worse puzzles, far harder puzzles in this city. Monument Valley. Photographed by J. Luke. Bet that'd be a cool place to visit. Maybe on a future road trip. We'll see. Okay. Let's start with this. Not that one. Start with this big, weird shape here. Huh. Okay. Yeah, it's this. Looks like a canoe. That's not right. What am I missing from here? It looks like I've got all the doodads. I wish I could rotate this shape. But alas, I cannot. Well, there's a well, it looks like a buffalo head here. Is that this shape? Yes. Anything to make this slightly easier. Looks like this shape. So let's... I'm gonna have to color over the canoe here temporarily. There we go. Accidentally colored in too much. Hey! Perfect. Yeah, this took me a lot longer in my practice playthrough, so I'm happy to shave some time off. Nice. Looks like another buffalo, or maybe a bison, perhaps. This is hedgerows of some sort. Dang, 2 minutes. Nice. Canoe, war bonnet, buffaloes, and cowboy. Artist unknown. Just linger on these for a few seconds each, so you can get a good, get a good look at them. Alright, on to the next. Oh no, this one took me about 7.5 minutes on my practice playthrough, so we might be here a while. You can see the problem. A lot of these shapes are gonna run together here. Thought I had that. I thought incorrectly. Maybe I'll come back to that one. Where did he go? I don't know. Oh, geez. Oh, words are hard sometimes. A lot of these pieces look the same, too. Which is not ideal for me, as a person living in the world today. First piece, a minute in. This bodes extremely well, she said sarcastically. Okay. Getting somewhere, sort of. No, yeah, I think that's right. You gotta watch the direction of the lines and also the curve of the curves. Definitely the best way I could have said that. A lot of self-critiquing on my sentence choices today. I should maybe dial back on that a little bit. A little bit. It's hard not to be your own worst critic sometimes, you know what I mean? Okay. I'm trying to think of something else to talk about. I had something. Oh, since we're in New Mexico right now, I have a friend in New Mexico. They live in Albuquerque. I visited them while I was on my road trip last year, and that was really nice. I stayed the night, we hung out, played video games, and we had breakfast burritos from a place nearby, and those were really good, and they didn't make me sick, which is cool. That was maybe kind of alarming to say. I don't know if it's an allergy, but I have a weird food sensitivity in that I can't really eat things that are, like, noticeably greasy, or else it immediately gives me a headache. I don't know why. Like, would you describe that as an allergy? I personally don't know. I just know that greasy foods make my head upset, and so I try to avoid that. That kind of informs a lot of my dietary decisions, honestly. Like, is it overly greasy? Then I probably shouldn't eat it because my head will hurt afterwards, and it's not fun. Which isn't to say that I like... And that cuts out a lot of fast food, which is convenient for me, if nothing else. Which isn't to say that I avoid all fast food. No, I still eat too much, honestly. Like, not every day, and not even every week, but... like, sometimes I just don't feel like cooking dinner, you know? And I cook a lot of the same meals, or a lot of similar meals. I just try and watch myself the best I can. Sometimes I succeed, sometimes I fail. That's just how life is, you know? But, I am trying to change my diet for the better, at least a little, at least slightly. I've cut, about a month ago, at least from the time of recording, I don't know where that goes. About a month ago, I cut ramen out of my diet. And I don't mean, like, actual ramen that you would, like, order at a restaurant. I mean, like, the instant ramen that you put in the microwave for 3 minutes, that you can buy for, like, 30 cents a pack. That... I have eaten way too much of that over the course of my life, and it's not healthy. And, God, there's way too much salt in it, for starters. So, and I mainly eat, I do like it, but I also mainly ate it because it was something, like, cheap and easy that I didn't have to really think about cooking at all. I could just, like, put it in the microwave and be done with it. But it wasn't healthy, and thankfully I can afford changing at least this specific aspect of my food habits. So I cut that out a month ago. And that's been going pretty okay. Kind of a challenge finding, you know, substitutes for that to eat sometimes, but I manage. Sometime. And to be clear, I didn't eat that I would eat that sort of ramen for lunch, but not every day. Just like every, I don't know, maybe like 3 or 4 days out of the week, but that's still too much, honestly. So I just cut it out entirely. Sometimes I'll have like a can of soup, like a can of Progresso or whatever. Those are reasonably cheap for what they are, and they're pretty filling. And lately, I've taken to eating like egg bagel sandwiches. Like, I'll fry up some eggs. I should probably also scramble some eggs to do that too. I'll like make some eggs, a couple of them, and then I'll warm up some bagels in the pan, and I'll have that on a sandwich with some cheese, and that's pretty good. But I'm also... Oops. I had that in the right place, and then I didn't. Where do you... I know you go over here. Hey, there we go. Hotel illuminated at dusk. Artist unknown. I think I shaved about a minute off my time. I'll take that. Hey, I'll take that too. Need a quick drink before we do the next puzzle. Okay. I think I just saved. I'm gonna do it again. Alright. Let's get the sky pieces up at the top here. That looks more correct than where it was a second ago. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Yeah, my dietary adventures are going okay. It's still a struggle to fight, sometimes to fight that impulse of just not wanting to cook something, because I just don't have the energy for it. And it's like, it's not that I find cooking difficult, and I like to cook, it's just sometimes I just don't wanna. You know? It's hard to get past that feeling of I don't wanna sometimes. But I don't know, I try my best. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it's not so successful. That's just how life goes. Anyway, how about this puzzle that I'm doing reasonably okay at? Let's see. This part of this building is bothering me. I gotta... Oops. Need to find where... About to say, need to find where that goes. I found where that went. Hell yeah. Okay. So far I have managed to keep these Pandora's Box videos under an hour in length, but I don't know how long I'll be able to keep that up. Especially as we get further into the game and the puzzles just get harder and take longer to complete. We'll see, but y'all might have to get comfortable with hour-plus long videos in the future. I don't know yet. Don't know how things are gonna shake out. We'll just have to wait and see. She said as her voice cracked. It's like, can you tell I'm 32? There we go. Town center with St. Francis Cathedral. Artist unknown. I didn't visit Santa Fe on my road trip. I don't think I passed through it either. I more or less... On the leg of the trip I went to Albuquerque, I more or less went straight there, following my GPS. The thing about following your GPS on long-ass road trips is that you will get to your destination, but also you're mostly going to stay on the interstate most of the time, and driving on the interstate is kind of boring after a minute. It is pretty much the opposite of the scenic route. Where the hell do I start with this? I remember this one taking me a long time. I think my practice playthrough time was like almost 8 minutes, so we might be here for a bit. What even are these? Oh, I think they're people holding up guns. Yeah, these look like arms. Okay, that's one mystery solved, I guess. At least we get to listen to one of the best puzzle-solving themes in the game. One of my favorites, anyway. I've talked about that before. No need to relitigate that, I don't think. I say relitigate like I'm in a trial. Wanted. Local bird wanted for puzzle crimes. Please no. I'm just an innocent kestrel, don't do this to me. Okay. I officially don't know where a lot of these go. Most of them, even. Like, this looks like a ground piece. But, like, where on the ground? How many pieces have I even placed? Like, 5 or 6? It feels like it's been less than 10 so far, and I'm almost 2 minutes in, which is not fantastic. Okay. Got the little hoovesies. We love little hoovesies in this house. Horses are weird animals. You ever think about how weird horses are? Like, on the one hand, they're huge. They weigh hundreds and hundreds of pounds, and if you stand directly behind one and it kicks you in the head, that will basically instantly kill you. And they run really fast, but also their legs are like super tiny for some reason, and also they kind of use the act of walking or running on their legs to breathe. It's complicated. So that's why if a horse like breaks one of its legs, it's like severely crippled, and oftentimes it's better to just put it out of its misery, because they use their legs to like circulate air. I don't know exactly how it works. I just know that horses use their legs to like facilitate the breathing process, which is really weird. Most animals don't do that, I would wager. Had to mute my mic to cough for a second there. I don't know, horses are weird. Not in a bad way. I like horses. They're just strange creatures. I've actually ridden on a horse once, but it was only once. When I was like 12 or 13, my older brothers and I, or maybe it was one of my brothers, I actually don't remember who exactly went along. I have a lot of siblings. It's hard to keep track sometimes in my memory, but at least 1 or 2 of my siblings and I, what a sentence. When I was 12 or 13, a few of us went to a summer camp, and one of the things that we did on that summer camp was we rode some horses, and you know, they were just like trotting along, so nothing too like serious or strenuous or whatever. It was neat, but I was also kind of nervous the whole time, because like when you're on a horse, you can really feel the weight of how heavy this animal is, and like, good lord, horses are big. They are large creatures. You do not mess with them. Do not cross them, or you will have a bad time. There we go. So I was like, where does this freaking thing go? This is starting to make more sense the more I work on it. But I've still got a ways to go. But yeah, that was fun, but I overall don't have, nice. I don't have super fond memories of that summer camp for reasons that I'm not gonna get into. I just don't want to talk about it. It would fill the time, sure, but at what cost? But yeah, that is nice. That is all the experience I have with horses. Strange creatures. Nice. I was hoping that would sort of carry me further into this puzzle than it did. Unfortunately, it didn't. Now I gotta listen to the twang of this guitar while I try frantically to put these pieces in the right place. Okay. This looks like... yeah. Like, what even is this? This looks like just extremely vague shadows. Sometimes these pieces are... it's hard to determine what they even are. And there are a few puzzles, there were a few Jesse strips specifically towards the end of the game where, like, the pieces are so small that it's just like, how are you even, where do you start? We'll see that when we get there, but like, oh boy. Oh boy, no. Sorry. I fully devolved into incoherent nonsense in that sentence, and that was partially on purpose, but still, that was a little cringe. Sorry. I'm sorry for being cringe. Please forgive me. Where do these pieces go? I'm having a lot of trouble with them. I'm not sure. Okay, that helps. Yeah, I'm taking about as long here as I did, my practice playthrough. Which is fine. It's just a puzzle. Nobody's life is at stake here. God, can you imagine? World's worst saw trap. It's like, play this nearly 30-year-old puzzle game and solve this specific puzzle in 5 minutes, or you're gonna get your limbs, like, buzzsawed off. I have only watched the first Saw movie, and I haven't seen it in a long time. And I never did watch any of the sequels, which there are like a million of for some reason. I guess the premise of elaborate torture traps is strangely evergreen in terms of things people will watch. Which is fine, but I've only ever heard, like, at best, very mixed things about basically every movie past the first one, but I'm not much of a horror person, so take that with a grain of salt. Oh, I thought I solved that. Here's the piece I'm missing. Hey, that took almost 10 minutes, Jesus. Group of men on horseback race through a western town. By Frederic Remington again. I think I took more time there than on my practice run. That doesn't bode well, but that does. God, just wait till y'all see the Trickster's Challenge for this one. Okay. An hour later. Oh good, I got a piece immediately. I don't think this one took me too terribly long, but we'll see. I was gonna say, that looks like a bottom piece, and this looks like a top piece. I was right. Ah, how the... You could put pieces in the mirror? What? What? I legit never knew that. They don't tell you that in the tutorial. You can put pieces in the mirror? Holy shit. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to freak out, but like my mind is blown right now. That seems like, wow, okay, that's cool. I don't know how often I'll make use of that, but I'm glad to know that. Wow, okay. I learned something today. And so did all of you. I wonder how many people know about that. Probably not a whole lot, I would wager. I don't know that I've even heard anybody mention that ever in all my time playing this game. Interesting. I'm just gonna be thinking about that for the rest of this puzzle now. I'm sorry. That is cool as hell, though. I like that. I did say I don't know how much I would like actually make use of that feature, but like, I think I can at least, you know, I think I can at least solve, like, put the last piece in this puzzle in the mirror. I think I'll do that. That seems fair enough. Where's the top of this? Is it this? No. Let's try and find... Well, here's the bottom piece. Nice. Okay, that's where that goes. Let's see... No, I already tried that one. Okay. Getting places. Where would we go here? No? Okay. Where would this one go? Ah. That makes sense. In hindsight? In hindsight. I was going to make a joke about my pronunciation of the word hindsight, and then it just slipped my brain. Shout out to my own brain. Oh, nice! I kind of want to solve the rest of this puzzle this way, to be honest. This is actually kind of fun. I liked doing that. That was fun. Zuni pot. Artist unknown. Dang. I kind of like stumbled onto that by pure random chance. Like, they don't tell you you can do that in the tutorial. Interesting. I wonder if they just forgot to mention that. Like, I wonder if they just forgot to program in that part of the tutorial, or if somebody left it in during testing and just forgot about it. I don't know. Where the hell would this go? Let's try and find this tiny, tiny head. Is what that looks like. Good a place to start as any. On the one hand, I don't remember this puzzle taking me forever. Oh, that's where that goes. Okay. I was gonna say, but on the other hand, where the hell does this go? I'm glad I found that as quickly as I did. What is this? Let's try and find that next. Is it this bunch of stuff? Let's get this piece down here so I can find out real quick. I didn't click on that. I clicked on like the edge of the piece and not the... Okay, it definitively doesn't go down there. I'm just gonna start over. I want more screw-ups to work with and not one. And just get this all the way back up here. There we go. Still don't like that that's a thing, by the way. I'm dealing with it. I've dealt with worse, and, you know, just in general, but still don't like it. Where would this go? I'll use a hint token if I have to. Okay, it looks like there's just, like, sky up here in this person's headdress. So I don't think it can be along the top. Does this go... No. Huh, okay. I should be focusing on one piece at a time. I had a passing thought. Does this go here? It doesn't. I'm not stumped yet, but I am... Hello. But I am having a bit of a time trying to find this piece. Nice. I just kind of saw that rather suddenly. Yeah, I don't know. Having some difficulties here. I think I found this at least. Let's get this over here. Yeah. Part of this sash armband deal. Where the hell does this go? I'm kind of at a loss. Yeah, I don't know. I'm stumped. Let's just get this. It was that! I just wasn't clicking on the right spot. Damn it! Anyway, this is Keokuk, Chief of the Sauk and Fox Nation, by Charles Bird King. I looked up the pronunciation of that beforehand. I hope I got it correctly. I apologize if I didn't. Alright, it's just time to wind down with the... Excuse me, wind down with the lens bender. I guess the quote-unquote difficulty from these is that the pieces are all distorted by the lenses, so you gotta... So it can be kind of challenging to figure out what the proper orientation is for any of them. But there's only so many possibilities, so it doesn't take that long to narrow it down. Again, I don't find lens benders to be particularly tough, but that's fine. I think that goes, yeah, there. Native American Chief by George Catlin. I will be honest, I fully read that as George Carlin for a second. That is a extremely different person. Anyway, one last puzzle. Let's see. Difficulty of this one is it's made up of a bunch of individual portraits here. So you gotta... Ah, God. I just went silent for like a full 5 seconds there. That sentence just died an ignoble death, alone. No loved ones anywhere near. Its life wasted. Full of regret. I was just gonna say, it can be hard to line up where the pieces where they're supposed to be, but not the most difficult puzzle here, so I think I'll be fine. Nope, that was already where it needed to be. I think so, anyway. That seems... we'll leave that there for now. Where is the... there's like a... the top edge of this is getting cut off, it looks like. Okay, these two are lined up, but I'm not sure that's the right spot for them. We'll see. I think that's the right spot for that, though. Yeah. Yeah. That looks better. Sorry if you heard that. I was just angling my microphone so it was pointed more towards my mouth so I don't have to lean in a weird angle to speak into it properly. I was gonna say, where is this person's leg? There it is. In the flesh. Literally, legs are... I don't know if you were aware, but legs are typically made of flesh, and if you have legs that are made of other substances, then chances are you have a prosthetic, and that's okay. I could sense that I was about to say something that I was like inching towards saying something offensive, and like, I do not want to do that. I don't want to hurt people. It's like, course correct to say literally anything else, please, brain. It's like, it's fine if your leg isn't made of flesh. Some people have legs that aren't made of flesh. Sometimes they're made of other things. I know very little about prosthetics. I should stop talking. I'm sorry for being stupid. What the hell goes here? I'm not sure. That's what goes there. Okay, I gotta find the right spot for this. This is clearly not where that's supposed to go. That should go there, yeah. Because of this dollar bill mat here. Which... no? Okay. Okay, that's that. Got that sorted. Where does this go? Where does anything go? This crazy world, this crazy thing we call life. Put that there. There we go. That lined up rather suddenly. Navajo artist sitting among paintings. Artist unknown. Well, I mean, I feel like you do know. Like, this dude has a name. You just, what, didn't ask? Or maybe they wanted to remain anonymous? I don't know. I don't know jack squat about the development of this game. I bet that would make for an interesting documentary. Somebody make that, please. I don't have the money to give to you for it, but I want it to happen. Okay, let's save before we go for this puzzle. Ooh! Alright. Coyote's Trickster's Challenge is difficult for an extremely obvious reason. It's on a giant cylinder. So this is gonna be fun to navigate, and by fun I mean deeply annoying. It can be hard to keep track of where you're even going here. So this might take a hot minute. Let's try and do this one first, just because that's the first shape I saw. And go ahead and mark that. And it sucks that, like, this kind of naturally takes a long time because, you know... Nice, actually. Oh, shit, okay. We take those. I was saying, this puzzle kind of naturally takes a long time because you can only work on a given part of it for like a few seconds. And then it just whizzes by. And you gotta wait several more seconds before it comes back. And by the time it does come back, there's a good chance you'll have forgotten what you were even doing. Let me just mark that for future reference. Get this cough drop in my mouth. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, I'm missing something there. Not sure what. This piece. This looks like maybe a wolf. Ooh. Yes! I was gonna say, what was I missing there? I was missing the leg. What am I missing there? That I'm not sure on. Ah! Okay. Let's see, what shape do we want to start on next? This one. Ah! You see what the problem is here? I don't think this is... I don't think this being on a cylinder makes it, like, difficult in an organic way. It just feels... Well, it's just annoying. It's just annoying having to wait. I'm normally a pretty patient person. What am I missing here? I don't know. But I guess as soon as you put a puzzle on a cylinder, I'm just not having it. Trying to do this one. Ah! No! Trying to do that one. Damn. That was annoying. Ah! Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong here. Curious. I guess we'll go back to that one. I guess we'll go back to that one. Whatever. Let's see. What shape? Let's do this one. Wrong color. Oh my god, that's annoying. Just erase everything. You can't have more than one shape as the same color. It won't count for whatever reason, so... Okay. That one seems more obvious than it has ended up being. I'm not sure what I'm missing there, but... This is a cute little animal. Damn it. I was hoping to get that. Not sure what I'm missing there. Ah, wrong color. Am I... Yeah, I'm fairly certain this is what I'm marking with blue here. Let me just make doubly sure. That's not it? Huh. Okay. Guess I'll try and look for a different shape. This one, maybe? Ah, for Pete's sake. I don't know if this is my least favorite Trickster's Challenge, but it's certainly up there, and it's entirely because of this cylinder nonsense. Really don't think that adds anything. What am I missing there? I'm following the dang shape. Okay, just moving on to something else. If I can get at least one more, this will be exponentially easier. But God, it's a mess right now. Let's do this one. Just gotta wait for the game to let me play it. Always a great feeling. Not annoying at all. That's a bushy tail. We love bushy tails in this house. Yeah. I'm pretty close to using a hint token, I'm gonna be honest. I won't use a free puzzle token, I want to save those for later. Those are like... saving those for in-game business. Yes! Got one! Perfect. That's still not... I think I'm maybe making his tummy too big. Which is funny to say. But I do think it's true. I think I'm making his tummy too big. He's a scrawny looking boy. Didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that. Yeah, that was exactly it. Nice. Okay. Let me just erase so we can start over from a relatively cleaner slate. Let's do this one next. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. This is a cute fox doing a little steppy. Love that. Okay. These are the last three shapes left. Good. Let me mark the Let me mark the muzzle. Another word that I didn't encounter very often until I started doing more furry stuff. Y'all, people use the word muzzle and the word maw a lot in furry spaces. I don't know if you're aware, but you are now. Nope. Damn it. Ah! That's so annoying! Okay. Trying to do this shape. Leg. 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 Leg! What am I missing with this? What am I doing wrong? Let me just start over. I'm not sure. But we've only got two shapes left. Getting down to the wire. People like that show, right? I did it! Fox, jackal, dingo, coyotes, hyena, and husky. Artist unknown. Let's look at these good boys. Look at them, they're so cute. I love them. Look at his little steppy and his little tongue. He's also doing a steppy. Aw, they're so cute. I'm like, this is a dingo. If you weren't aware of what they looked like, they're extremely cute. Don't go anywhere near them. They're extremely dangerous animals. They will maul you at the first chance they get. Just don't. I know they're cute, but don't. They're very dangerous. You can't. Look at his little bushy tail, though. Shout out to hyenas. All right. Once again, this music is going to carry over into the next cutscene. I apologize about that, but let's get one last woo for the road. Ow! All right, I'm good.
Coyote has been returned to the puzzle box. Now to catch that prankish monkey. If there's one thing Monkey didn't like, it was following rules. This story tells how he broke the rules, but saved the monkeys. Long ago, the Jade Emperor placed a magic rock on top of the mountain of flowers and fruit. Inside the rock was Monkey. The Jade Emperor told him to protect and defend all the other monkeys. The rock cracked open like an egg. Monkey emerged into the world and began his journey down the mountain. Find the piece that shows the magic rock.
You know, it's occurring to me that I did that Trickster's Challenge without any hand tokens, and I'm fairly certain that was not the case in my practice run. But anyway, we're more than halfway through the game now. Thanks for watching, everybody. Join me next time as we start going after Monkey. And, bye!